implement a program to update equipment and to increase the staffing for the Public Works Department. Second, a professional economic development program for the city of Fitchburg. For years, our planning office has operated getting grants that are aimed at getting low or moderate income housing development in the city of Fitchburg. What that really says is that's all we want to bring into Fitchburg. What we need is economic development in the city of Fitchburg. While I've been on the council, I have seen grants being processed by our planning department. Items such as grants on how to get people to eat healthier foods. What does that have to do with economic stimulation of our city? And it's nothing. What we need is a development team that will focus on bringing economic business to Fitchburg, to work with businesses, not to impede them, not to ignore them, but to help them get to the process of permits as quickly as legally possible and to expand the business they already have. Third, Fitchburg State College is establishing a relationship with them. A great asset of the city of Fitchburg is Fitchburg State University. As the largest employer within our city, our local business thrive due to the people who come in and out of Fitchburg every day due to their involvement with the university. One of the examples of the collaboration and partnership that we've seen with the university and the city is President Antonucci and the staff in shuttling students from around the college and university area to the parking lot. The previous parking nightmare around the college is now a thing of the past. And we have the university and the university president to thank for that. In addition, President Antonucci has helped the Wallace Civic Center thrive due to its taking over the Wallace Civic Center. But now it's time for the city of Fitchburg to give back to the university and its students for it helping the city of Fitchburg. The way I would like to do that is graduating students in the university, in the field of teaching specifically, possess energy, knowledge, and expertise in the latest fields of teaching. What we should do, what we must do, is encourage these graduating students to seek employment in our school system. In order to do that, I will work with the school department in implementing an employment we know they work.
What a coincidence.
I will work with the university and the school department in implementing a preferred employment status for students graduating from the university. I firmly believe that these graduating students, if they get employment in Fitchburg, will seek to live in our city and will contribute to our city for years to come. It will be a win-win situation for both parties. Lights in our city. Or the lack of them. For 2 years, we've seen our lights turned off. Citizens immediately reacted out of fear, and they pleaded with our mayor to turn the lights back on. Wonderful people like Laurie Wiley and Kevin Wiley, organized citizens, they obtained thousands of signatures pleading with our mayor to turn the lights back on to ensure their safety, that their children could walk down the street in a lit area. Unfortunately, those pleas were ignored. I I promise, if I am elected, to turn all the lights on and to keep them on. To promote the public library. I purposely chose this location to make my announcement today in front of the Fitchburg Public Library. The closed doors reflect what is not working in our city today. The city of Fitchburg was the very first city in the entire country to implement a youth library through the vision and the encouragement of George Wallace Jr. He built this library in the youth library. We were a model. We were a model for education for our children. For the last 3 years, the operating budget of the library has been decreased significantly. Its accreditation has been suspended. The result of that is that the library members have lost privileges, and we all know that. The last 3 years have not been my concept of a city that has vision for the future. I've also been in contact with the librarian at the Fitchburg Law Library, right up the street, at the Superior Court building. They have expressed an interest to leave that building and to rent space in this building, a very small area. That would result in added revenue to our public library. If that were to happen, there's a good possibility that the operating hours of this building might be increased. I've also been told that the librarian at the library has contacted our mayor on several occasions to try to work out a rental agreement. And that person was informed by the mayor that she is not interested in joining the parties in this library. If I am elected, I will bring the parties together to try to come up to a shared space that can make it a beneficial result for our public library.